Welcome back, Gabagools. Ye Old Fam Week 7 in the books. I got destroyed. Spencer, you also got destroyed?
Wouldn't
Not
say
even
destroyed, but
destroyed, but you
I did
lost.
lose again. So.
I got destroyed. I'm also sunburnt from Giants game, and I was wearing a headband. That's why I look like this. Dad, I hope you're happy. I fixed my Giants thing. Can't. Okay, anyway. Um, it feels, at least I have some, um, you know, is the right word consolidation? No, I don't know what word it is. But Veronica was the top scorer, and that was who I played against. So at least I had that going for me. Like no matter what I scored, I was gonna fucking lose unless I, went
Were you
crazy. 'Cause
trying?
she put up 152 on me.
Were you trying to say consolation?
Yeah, that's the one. Consolidation, consolation. That's the same thing. Um,
Pretty much the same
pretty
thing.
much the same thing. Mom had the lowest score. R.I.P. James Robinson didn't do anything for her, and then got traded to the Jets like a day later. He'll probably actually be pretty good on the Jets though, so that's probably awesome for you, Mom, to be honest, because I don't think they were steering away from it. They were just going to ETN, so he'll actually be used in the Jets, I think. The reason they traded for him. So anyway, thoughts on the week, Spence? You have fun at the Giants game? We got the W, so
I had a fucking blast at the game, man.
it was
That
awesome.
was fun. It was nice for it to be a close game. We actually got to see our fucking players. Uh, stark contrast to the Dolphins game we went to last year.
Oh yeah, we actually got to see DJ's playing out of his mind right now. Saw some fire from him, looking fucking awesome. It's fun to watch them actually win one there. So start on this one. But dude, so many injuries in the NFL this week. Holy shit. Aside from
Yeah, it's
aside from Brees,
definitely.
skilled positional players going down too. I think Keenan got banged up again. Mike Williams got banged up. Who else got in? I don't know. There's a lot of people that got in. Sure we'll go over
Mark
it.
Andrews is hurt again.
Yeah, he had like what, 0 points? 1 point?
You'd have to ask Andrew.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. 0.4,
That's tough.
which
That's
I think was
tough.
a rush. It must have been because he had 0 reception.
Um,
Oh, he had 2 catches. No, he had 2 targets and 1 rush for 4 yards. No catches though.
that's
Damn,
that's a tight end stat line if I've ever heard one.
damn. I'm looking at if you look on you can't see it, but people that are watching it will see it. Way I have this cut off at Mark Andrews' forehead, so it probably looks dumb as hell. Anyway, let's get into this one.
Who we starting with?
Nathan Nathan and Ben. Nathan lost by a half a point. I just saw this.
No,
I
no,
haven't
he
looked at
didn't.
anything.
Wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong week. Hold on,
It
week
was
7, right?
such a long yeah, it was such a long weekend and I had to dive right back into work. Like as soon as we got home, there was stuff we had to take care of. So I haven't looked at anybody's scores really except for my own.
Oh no, that's tragic.
Oh no, man. Doing 5, Ben moves on to 4 and 3. 69 to 68.5. That's wild, especially since, well, Mark Andrews sucked, but Ben left Hollywood in his lineup. Who he didn't play that game, right? He got
Nah,
injured.
yeah,
Yeah, he
I'm
got
pretty sure
injured the week
Hollywood's on.
before.
He's on IR, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Lamar Jackson, terrible game. Tom Brady, terrible game. Chubb's good. Kamara's good. Monty was all right. By the way, the Pats, the Bears just went into Foxborough and just pooped all over the Pats.
Who had a Patriots player? I didn't even see.
Um, Nobody had Patriots player, but Montgomery was talking about. He had an okay
Oh,
game.
yeah, decent. 12 points. I mean, that's what you want from your RB2.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
Ben can. Ben's got injuries. Jonathan Taylor on his bench. Sterling Shepard's still there. Ben's got it.
Wait,
Ben's.
hold on. Did Nathan make a lineup change?
What did he
Adam
switch?
Thielen on bye week and is on his bench?
Hey, yo! And he didn't get the win, though.
Oh no, he's never gonna play now.
Oh, man. Alright. I feel bad for both of these teams right now, because that was 2 shitty weeks from both of them. Aside the fact that Ben doesn't appear to be setting this lineup, Jonathan Taylor on his bench. Sterling Shepard is out for the season, but is still on his team. He does
Well,
also have.
Jonathan Taylor has been hurt,
Right,
so
but Sterling has been injured since week 3?
oh yeah. I mean, this isn't dynasty. He's got to
And
drop ship.
Keenan Allen and Michael Thomas have been banged up for him pretty much the whole season. So good job,
But he
Nate.
still managed to get the dub though.
Yeah. I mean, this is a moral victory for Nate though. Able to set the lineup. If Mark Andrews just catches one ball, he wins. But
Are you saying that the bar is so low for some of us that setting the lineup is the moral victory of the?
I mean, it is what it is, surely. So, all right, let's go. Let's move on to the next one. We'll go mom dad on this next one, which we talked about very briefly because mom was the lowest scorer on the week, unfortunately. Mom drops to
Yeah,
2 and
she
5.
doesn't.
The former champion, 0 and 5 start. Eek. Dad though, 5 and 2. Holy shit. Oh, Dad must have made some roster change or is trying to make some roster changes. He's got no tight end right now. Oh, he must have just dropped his. Bro, I think he borrowed. Oh no, what did he do? I'm confused. Why does his team look like this right now? Oh, he put Kelsey on his bench because he's about to be on bye week and he put in some waiver claims. Makes sense.
Oh, he's got. Oh, who's playing dad this week? Because they got the one matchup that dad doesn't have fucking Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. Then
Let's see. How do I see schedule? Um, I think I'm playing mom this week.
no, dad. Who's playing dad?
Oh, I don't know how to like see all of the. I don't see week by
No,
week.
Sean's playing dad,
Honest. Okay, thank you.
and is currently
Where were we?
projected to absolutely curb stomp dad.
Well, Dad has no tight end in right now, so the projections mean nothing. Waiver claims haven't gone through yet.
Yeah,
Which,
but picking up one of these dumpster tight ends off the bench is not gonna fucking boost up his projection that much,
oh, but
man.
he's got a solid team aside from that. Look, Mahomes, good game. Stevenson, good game. I don't know if
Don't use Mahomes. Mahomes and Kelsey are out
okay,
this
fair.
week.
His stack is out. His
That's
stack
like
is
his
out.
50-point buffer is
His
not going to be.
his stack is out. He's got Bailey Zappi on the bench though. He's gonna zap him next week. I doubt
Nah,
Dad.
they're going back to Mac.
I mean, if I were Dad, I probably would drop. I mean, it's just my opinion. Probably look elsewhere for a quarterback start other than Zappy. There's probably a better option. I don't know who the Patriots playing next week though. I could be there.
I'm sure Dad will figure it out.
Um, go ahead.
I was just gonna say overall, if you're telling me that Raheem Mostert and Stevenson are gonna be putting up 40 points together in a week earlier in the season, I wouldn't have believed you. That's a
Yeah,
that's a
I would have
pretty
believed
good
that
little running back tandem.
Stevenson starts to have good weeks because I tried to get him in a couple weeks. Um, thought he might kind of emerge as the number one back there. I think it helped that Damian Harris was going down to injury, but Raheem Mostert, no, that's a. I mean, they
Oh
just hate
wow,
Chase Edmonds. I guess I don't know.
now I don't know if he was forced into it or he was forced into it. I was gonna say bold start of Jerry Judy with no Russell Wilson. You're really banking on that, but he had no other receivers, so it was either that or
Um,
he had to pick somebody else up
Nope, you're
entirely
right.
different.
You're right. Dad actually didn't even score the most point if he had. I don't know why he would have, but if he started. Well, actually, yeah. Okay, hang on one sec. I gotta reset this thing. Um, Claypool had a 6.6 on the week, which means Dad's gonna bench him next week, and he's gonna go off for like 1,000,000 points. So that works.
I think Mom just kind of got fucked. If looking at her team, like 3 of her better players all had bye weeks. Jefferson, Sanders, and Higbee. So she had to start Pitts, who's been a fucking pit, if you can imagine.
Pitts has been just terrible. What is he? He's a tight end 21 on the year. People drafted him in like the 3rd or 4th round. Disgusting.
Then I don't know if she would have started Robinson or not, but she definitely had to since Sanders was out. Jefferson was out. I feel
think
like
the
Mom's team
Robbie-
would have been closer if she'd had
Yeah.
some of her players in.
I think
but,
the Robbie Anderson start was maybe accidental by her because the trade went through. I don't even know if Robbie Anderson played in that game. Do you know?
I think he played like a
Cardinals?
minimal snap count. I think he had like 2 targets, no catches, or something like that.
Interesting. Anyway, any other thoughts on this one? Dad, start Chase Claypool next week.
I
He's gonna
think
score 40 points.
Mom has some potential to get a couple more wins under her belt here.
Yeah, she's always she's got
I think Dad's pretty much locked in the playoffs at this point. So
Dad should be. She's got Jay Jeffers coming back, number 5 wide receiver on the season. And Miles Sanders is the running back 14 on the season. She's got him on bye or coming off a bye this next week. Well, you'll be so much more sane if you just like stop starting Kyle Pitts.
she had to out of necessity this time.
I mean, that's fair. You weren't gonna really drop any. Well, oh yeah, Higbee on her bench, but she's rostering Eli Mitchell too.
Moving on. That was just that's one you put in the rear view if your mom. Dad just carry on as normal.
All right, I went to the now 3-4 Andrew team versus the 4-3 Sarah team, which Sarah just had 3 players go off in that one of the week.
I'm offended that she started Trevor Lawrence, but I understand it. Austin Eckler's just been god tier these last few weeks.
He really has been.
Fucking cheat code.
And they got destroyed in that game, I think, too.
She had McKissick put up 0.4 and she still fucking put up 120. Bro, what am I doing wrong? What did my team is garbage.
Yeah. Tough out here, bro. Eckler's the number 1 running back on the season, by the way.
That doesn't surprise me.
She started Juju and Mecole Hardman. So 2 wide receivers on the Chiefs and got 21.9 out of Juju and 26 out of Mecole Hardman. There's no chance she ever again starts 2 Kansas City wide receivers and has Juju with a stat line of 7 receptions, 124 yards and a touchdown, and Mecole Hardman with 4 catches, 32 yards, and 3 fucking touchdowns.
Against, I think, didn't they play the Niners, who arguably have had a pretty good defense too?
Yeah, they destroyed the Niners. You know what's hilarious, Spencer? If she had Kelsey and Mahomes, she would have won by way more too. She could have started like 5 Chiefs and just destroyed this week.
It's like the one year the mom drafted only Rams players and made the playoffs.
Wait,
so
I
like
think
Robert.
Do you remember last year Chris ended up with Dak, and then he got Zeke, and then he got CD, and I think he got a tight end. He got like a Schultz or whoever the hell the tight end is on the Cowboys. He had like 4 Cowboys on his team, and I think he was doing okay.
Their offense was lights out for the first like 2 months, so he was putting up some points early on.
I was gonna say I think he was actually doing okay. Andrew's team like started off like okay, like well he lost Brees, which sucks. Joe Mixon was like alright, Hill was but Harris was terrible. Drake London had 1 catch. Debo, I don't know what. Though he'll be fine. The Niners will figure it out. I think they got confused when they got CMC. They just didn't know what the hell they were supposed to do. And then he started San Fran's defense against the Chiefs and put up -4 points for him.
Oh man, that's a fucking double whammy. I didn't even realize he had that. So Sarah's just up there banking points and Drew's just going down.
I think Drew, because that was was that? No, that wasn't the Thursday night game. That was a Sunday game.
It was one of the ones that was happening while we were driving home Sunday.
Okay. So at least Andrew didn't go into Sunday just knowing he had lost already. It happened on Sunday, so. All right. Andrew's still in it. Sarah had a good win.
Andrew, I'd like to just point out I didn't realize you were the one that got him, but I am pissed. I did try and drop Younghoe Koo for Carlson. That kicker is apparently crushing it for the Raiders, and I'm sad that you got him and not me.
Let's see.
Uh,
He put 10 up. He is the #1 kicker on the year. GG.
Drew had Gabe Davis on by. Darren Waller's,
And
I
Kirk
think,
Cousins,
like
but
died.
Sarah had Jalen
So,
Hurts on by too, so
you know,
it's like,
actually, I don't know if that would have made a difference. I think Eddie still would have lost this one.
well, Gabe Davis and Gibson in the line. I wouldn't have started Gibson anyways. Gibson dead. Brian Robinson took over, but I guess they started using Gibson again. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
The commies beat the Packers. What the? I'll move on
Yeah,
to
Sarah had a good week. What that puts her at what, 4-3? She's square in
yeah.
the
Let me see
wild card hunt, I'd say.
playoff bracket right
Drew took
now.
Drew takes the tough L, and he loses one of his star players.
I'm still
I
projected in the playoffs in the last bracket versus Dad, who is the #2 seed. By the way, Spencer, your team is so fucking bad. They're giving you a bye week in the consolation ladder.
I know, I know. I don't even get a chance to fight
You
my
don't
way
even
out of
get
there.
it. You can't be dead last, right? Because someone else is gonna lose before you. So if you stay like this, you automatically won't be dead last
How many weeks are there in the regular season?
in regular NFL.
No, in our fantasy, it goes till what? Like
Oh,
week
let me see. Let me see
14
when
is the last regular season week.
14.
Okay, so we're going into week 8. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. 7 more weeks. I have 1 win.
Which I
What do you think? Do you think I can top 5 wins? I'd have to win more games than I lose the rest of the season.
no, I don't
You
think
don't
you
think
can.
so?
I don't think
All
you can.
right.
We'll look at your
I'm,
team in a
I'm gonna
second.
have that. I'm gonna have that as my personal goal for the
We'll
rest of the season.
we'll look at your team soon, and I will give you a more informed decision because I forget exactly who you have.
All
I
right.
went to Chris versus Sean.
Okay.
Sean had I want to say no, he had I think week 1 he was our top scorer. So this, let's see, 119, 95, 83, 111. I think this was his best score. Nope, week 1 he had his best score, but this was close to his best score on the season so far. But it's really just on the back of Joey Burrow putting up 40 points. Uh,
Ooh, god damn. How many touchdowns did he throw?
4 and 481 yards.
Holy shit.
Probably had like 2 yards on the ground or something too. I don't know. Joe Burrow bumps up to the #3 quarterback on the year with that performance. Yeah, he had 3 rushes for. Oh, he had 3 rushes for 20 yards and a touchdown. So there's that too.
Hey, Sean, we got to watch your boy Barkley live. Let's go.
I know, dude. He was. He. Did you realize he had like I think 20 yards going into halftime and came back out and rushed for 81 or something like that.
uh, I did not realize, but
He was like not even.
uh,
I mean,
we,
they
we've been
Jags were stacking the
playing
box, but
we've been playing first halves like real close. I mean, all of our games have been close, but I'm saying in general, our offense has been sluggish out the game. Then we make our second half adjustments and finally
which
start to make a little bit of
yeah,
chunk plays.
which by the way, us scoring on the first drive of the game, that felt good.
Surprising.
I did say it to you. We talked about that as the game started. I was like, I think it was like 2 plays in. I was like, oh, we're gonna score on this drive. You're like, we haven't yet. I was like, this is the one, bro. This is the one. What a catch by Slayton too.
Yeah, felt good for sure.
I had to rewatch that game to remember different parts of it. It's tough to see from the stands and like really understand what's going on in the play. Sometimes you just see like a player break out, just start running, and you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like I didn't even see what the play was. Okay, all right. Chris is that was his second loss. Damn. Sean gets a nice win versus the current #2 seed.
You know, I and Chris still put up 100 almost
Yeah, like I
with
said, if
with
you can,
with Cooper Cup and Goddard on bye.
yeah, that's kind of scary actually. Don't like that. Set this again. This thing. I refuse to pay for it though, so sorry everybody.
Goddamn Nick. Yeah. No, Chris just got unlucky. That he faced one of the better scoring teams of this week. I
Yeah,
think
I know. He could have played like
most
Drew
other
had
teams.
Drew had 70, Mom had 50, like we said.
I think
Nick had
I
like.
only had like 80.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
get to you. Don't worry. We'll get there.
but no, Sean has been consistently making lineup changes all year. It seems like he's got Etienne on his bench, and I think that's going to be a good play going forward with Robinson getting traded. Obviously,
Yeah. I mean, ETN probably won't leave his lineup for the rest of the year. Like, there's no chance I'm playing like Rondale Moore rest of the season.
to
I mean, he's
piggyback off
still
what you just said, I don't know if Rondell Moore leaves his bench for the rest of the season because
yeah.
you
He's well.
can't,
I mean, D Hop is back, so there you go. There's that. I think
bro. That offense. I don't know if you watched any of that Thursday game. Kyler literally would hike the ball, and he was immediately looking to where fucking D Hop was every single play.
which is crazy because it's like, yeah. I mean, I get it. D Hop's a great player, but like, you couldn't find ways to like win and be close in some of these games without D Hop. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I think Kyler's like interesting. I don't think he's like a top tier quarterback. I think he's good,
I
but
think he's top 5 athletically.
well,
I
yeah,
don't know if he's like a top 5. I don't even think he's like a top
top 5 NFL
12.
quarterback.
Yeah, no, not right now. I think he needs to work more on his mind
No, I
game.
think that list is like, I mean, it's Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, uh, I think maybe Joe Burrow's in there, Daniel Jones in that list.
No.
I just wanted to shout him out. He's playing so well, dude. Anyways, Chris is gonna bounce back next week. I hope you're not playing Chris next week.
I don't know who
His
I'm.
team's
Oh, you know,
pissed.
I already looked, and you know who we're playing. I think we should jump to it because it's who I'm playing next week is Veronica, and you just got fucking curb stomped by her.
Oh, that
So
was my next one too. I mean, I got curb stomped, but it's just because her team destroyed. Like, I would have beat more. I think around half, if not more than half of the league. I put up 90. It's respectable. It's not great. It's respectable.
oh, that's respectable. Yeah, just not
Um,
good enough, I guess.
to be fair, okay, I was forced to do some plays here because like, what am I? I guess CMC would have been the better play, but it's like, do I put CMC who just got onto that team or Jeff Wilson who had been the carrier there? And then my other issue was that Amon Ra went into the game and caught one pass and down to injury, so he
Yeah,
was
that's always tough.
he was non-existent for the rest of the game. I am borderline about to drop Chase Edmonds because I think I should have, but you know, what's his name? Raheem Mostert has just been so injury prone. I'm like, well, if Raheem Mostert goes down, like,
Yeah, I feel like Chase Edmonds is one of those players that you know the looks will be there if the guy in front of him goes down, so it's hard unless you literally need to have a fill-in player go in for the week because of buys, like to drop Chase Edmonds. But I
yeah.
get where you're at. That's
But
tough.
next week I got a CMC who will have at least a week with the team.
God damn, hold on. I just realized that fucking V put up that much with Josh Allen on bye week. Bro, she has the best team in the league.
Well,
That's so frustrating.
Jamar goes off, Josh Jacobs goes off, which by the way hurt me here, but remember, if you remember my dynasty team, I have both of those players. I put up 190, which was the highest score in our league that week. Jamar and Josh Jacobs mixed with, you know, my other players, but they've both been so good this year. Jamar's been on and off, but and then Zeke has, I think, his best fantasy output of his year or season this year. Yep, that was Zeke's highest points this year, coming against me in this week, huh? Veronica's 6-1. She's the Giants. 6-1.
I can't remember. Did we talk her out of playing Tyler Boyd, or did we talk her out of playing Rashad Bateman?
We talked about playing Rashad Bateman.
Okay. Okay. I'd say if we fucking made her not play
But I think we
Tyler
also
Worsley on her
said,
bench.
but I think we also said, I think I said I wouldn't play Devin Duvernay either.
Regardless,
I mean,
holy shit,
whatever.
man. Her team's
She could have put
fucking.
up 170 on me. That would have been that would have been stupid, bro.
Yeah, you
I
like you
might
said, you put up a respectable score. You have a decent team overall. I think we'll be.
well,
I
it's
think.
tough because now I have Amon-Ra St. Brown banged up, who was the reason I won some of my games earlier in the year. Mike Williams got injured. I think his is pretty minor, so we'll see if I have him next week. I might try and make a trade or something. We'll see. All right.
Nope,
Oh,
no love time. It's Grace is meowing her head off.
okay. We have 2 matchups left. We'll do yours first.
I'd just like to say V is squarely in the driver's seat for the bye week, and she's gonna make a deep playoff run with that
Oh
team
yeah,
for sure.
she's there for sure. She's definitely in the playoffs. Like there's really no eliminating her from the playoffs at this point.
Okay. That being said, you
So
said you're going to my game.
yeah, I think I told you not to play Mariota. I
What's
mean,
my name again? Oh, there I am.
I what's my name again? I miss DK Country. Let's ride.
I gotta change it again, man. I changed my team name. I have to change it every week.
Can
Apparently,
you
that's the key to
change
get
it
my
to
win.
can you change it to just Chris Pratt's face and make your name Mushroom Kingdom? Here we come. Can you make it that?
Yeah, I'll make it that.
Thank you. Okay. Uh, bro, Ken Walker puts up almost 30 and you still fucking lost?
Yeah, I guess I should have started Deontay Foreman. I was also unfortunate to have Metcalf get injured during my game as well. I don't know how
Yeah,
late in the game it was he got injured, but
must have been early because he put up 1 point. I wouldn't have started Deontay Foreman anyway. I think that was the right decision by you because it's like they've got no um they've got no head coach. They've got no quarterback. They were playing the Bucks. I was thinking he wasn't gonna do
yeah,
anything.
I see. I picked him up more as like a stash him and see how the backfield pans
Yeah, which
out
is
with
fine.
the.
I wouldn't have plug and played him either. I think that was the right decision. It was just
I,
unlucky.
I I'm starting him next week. I'm benching Dylan. He's
Oh,
crippling my team.
I was
AJ Dillon is a fucking train wreck of a pick, bro. I got so enamored by the stats from last year, and like I was like, oh, this offense is like losing their top wide receiver. I was like, this is gonna be a ground and pound offense, and AJ Dillon's getting like 3 carries a game. Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
I was gonna say like you just put AJ Dillon on your bench rest of season unless he starts like doing something because the Packers are dead, bro. They look terrible.
I thought if any time they're gonna have a bounce back, get right game, is against the commies. And what do? They fucking lose to them.
That's what I thought, dude. That was my exact thinking too. I mean, it was a close game, but they look terrible. Like Rodgers looks uncomfortable. Like he looks like he doesn't have anyone to throw to, is what it feels like. But anyway, Garrett's team actually they had a solid week, and he had D Hop, who he didn't start, and Slayton put up some points because he had the touchdown. Garrett still has Randall Cobb on his team. I don't know if that's the
I
right
mean,
choice.
should be at least putting him on IR for now. Losing the out for a few weeks.
He's got 2 IR spots filled with Cordero and DJ Chark.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't scroll down far enough.
But yeah, I mean Garrett got a W. What is he now? 3-4. Oh, he's got Justin Herbert on bye next week. Hunter is 1-6.
Yeah, I am just dead in the water this year, man. I can't get both my feet out from under me at the same time. Fucking get you bubblegum and talk, I guess.
I think. Ooh. Hey, what are you doing next week? Are you playing Goff versus Miami? Or are you gonna try and swap Mariota out for somebody, or what's your plans, Dan?
I haven't even freaking taken a peek, to be honest.
At least you know Ken Walker's gonna be good, although he's playing against the Giants this week. And Chris Olave looks like a good player, man. He's been pretty consistent, aside from the fact that he got concussed. and missed that week. Like, dude, starting from week 3, 19, 14, 13, 14. Those are good point totals, especially for a rookie, man.
Yeah, Rangers got scored on.
Ew, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to make some more changes here. I might have Metcalf out for a little bit because of whatever knee injury he sustained. I'm gonna have to make a decision. I don't know, Mariota against the division rival or Goff against Miami. I feel like I gotta go Goff. They'll probably get their offense back on track, right? Against Miami's defense, it isn't that good.
I mean, keep an eye on Amon-Ra St. Brown. If Amon-Ra St. Brown's out, it might not be looking too good for Goff because he loves throwing to that guy. You want to make a trade?
Are you offering me a
You
quarterback?
you give me Ken Walker. I figured you would just say no immediately.
I'm waiting to hear what I'm getting in return for
I don't
this.
know if I don't even know what I would trade you for that. It was more of a joke. All right,
Okay.
let's go to our last one. Shan with the ballsiest play of the year, playing Daniel Jones.
What's her name?
28.78 points. Good job, DJ.
Yeah, I forgot he had the QB sneak touchdown.
Wasn't even just
I
that; he had
go.
100 rushing yards on the ground.
True, true,
There's
true.
10 points right there. Shan squeaked by with this one, I feel like. Yeah, she won by 8. Henry, just 128 yards on the ground. Doing Henry things. She had AJ Brown on bye. She DeAndre Swift is injured. I said, Shannon, you need to drop Matt Gay and pick up a new kicker. She said, don't you dare drop Matt Gay for me. And I was like, okay, you're gonna roster 2 kickers because your kicker's on bye? She's like, yeah. Like, okay. So that's what she's doing.
You wanted Matt Gay that bad?
She's like, I guess so. I don't know.
Why?
She,
Because his last name is Gay? He's not
I
even
don't
doing that
know. I
well.
don't know. That's what I said. I'm like, he's not
He's
even.
ranked a kicker 23 on the year.
I don't know, bro. Listen,
You know what? I can't
she's
even
5
judge.
and 2,
Yeah,
so
she's doing something right. I'm doing something wrong. So you know what? Maybe it's that.
she's 5 and 2. Okay. But yeah, so she had AJ Brown on bye. She also had Daryl Henderson on bye, and DeAndre Swift's still injured, and she still manages to squeeze out this win on the back of Daniel Jones. I mean, if
Is she
she
gonna
played
keep
anybody
rolling
else,
DJ moving forward?
just question for her. I guess she'll text you and when and if she watches this. She said when she was losing, she wasn't watching the show. So
Well, her only other quarterback on her roster right now is on her IR spot, which is Russell Wilson. I don't even think like I was gonna say I didn't think he was even top 20 quarterbacks, which
I
he's not. He's
mean,
22.
if it were me, the way DJ's playing, I would play DJ versus the Seahawks. I'm not scared of the Seahawks defense. You had plenty of teams this year put up, especially running points. I mean, if I were a betting man, right now I'd say DJ has another good game next week. Um, at least 20 plus points for DJ, just because of the rushing totals he's gonna have on the ground.
It's a
Not
bold claim.
not saying that the Giants are gonna win
Hasn't
that
he
game,
only?
but
How many times has he even surpassed that this season so far?
20.
Yeah.
He's had two,
So that's
two 20
bold.
plus
That's
weeks.
that's bold. That's a bold statement to make, lad.
I don't think it. I really don't think it is. I mean, okay, let me click on this. The Seahawks are giving up the 22nd most points to quarterbacks. If you,
What is it? Is that going on with your thing? What do I keep hearing? It sounds like
I don't hear anything.
maybe it's league just having a shit fit. Keep going like whoosh, like making
I
these
don't know
like
what that is.
sounds.
Who has Saquon? Let me read you this.
That's
The Seahawks
Sean, I think.
are giving up the 28th most points against running backs. So like Saquon's projected 21.2 points against the Seahawks next week. Like the offense has the potential to just eat the Seahawks alive. So I don't know. I think DJ has another good game. Again, not saying we're gonna win. Depends on because Gino's been cooking. So um, but yeah, Beth, just unfortunate, man. I'm
That's
just
a
looking at
tough
a team.
tough 8-point L.
George Kittle finally got a good week for her, and then Cooper's like, all right, I'll put up 3 for 74, sure. Cooks just has not been it this year. I mean, Michael Carter only had, oh, actually, he had some points. But, Fournette put up 3. Like what? And then Robert Woods has just been
Yeah,
trash
I don't
this
know
year.
what is going on with that Buccaneers
To
team.
be fair, Dalvin Cook and Devontae Smith on bye for her. She was another one who wouldn't just drop her kicker. And he's right. He's 17th on the year. What is this not dropping kickers shit? They're just kickers. Just pick one up. Who cares? I literally just pick up the highest projected kicker like every week. Like if mine's on bye, I'm just like, fuck it. I buy. See you later, kicker. I don't care about you, unless it's Graham Gano, in which case I'll probably still drop him. But like when we go on bye. Anyway, I
I mean, she's another one. I feel like she had just an unfortunate loss. It was
yeah,
another close
and
fought
and
one. I
she's
feel
still
like
3 and
anybody
4.
who's
And I feel like she's in that. I feel like she's in this position because Cooks has been so inconsistent, or sorry, so consistently bad, I should say. Like he's put up 11, 7, 3, 15, 4, and then 6. Cooks has just been not, and I think she probably got him in the, I would guess like the 4th round or something. Cooks, and then Aaron Rodgers has been doing nothing. Like ugh, yeah, his point. He's just not winning you weeks. It's like it's not it. She'll be a little better off now. I mean, Leonard Fournette's gonna have a better week next week, and she'll have Dalvin Cook back, and she probably won't have to play Robert Woods because let me see. Yeah, she's got no one on bye next week. That's good. Yeah, she won't have to play Robert Woods because she can just put Devontae Smith in there.
yeah, she got a little fucked on bye weeks. I think well, I don't know. Shan probably still wins that if both teams didn't have bye weeks, but toss up, I think.
Um, what do you do if you're Beth and you've got the Ravens defense who's been pretty good this year? They're 9th, but they're playing the Bucks who have sucked, but also are apparently they've scored the 10th most against defenses this year. So like I feel like you just roll out the Ravens, right? Tom Brady can't seem to figure it out. They get turnovers. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking
We'll
Panthers
see.
holding to 3, so
We'll see if I think Jameis might be healthy. We'll see if she rolls out Jameis versus Vegas, who gives up the most points against quarterbacks, or Aaron Rodgers versus Buffalo. Dude, what are the odds that Aaron Rodgers goes out and just throws like 5 touchdowns and beats Buffalo? What are the odds? Give me a percentage.
0%. I think he's gonna have at least 2 picks and probably fumble as well.
Okay, well, give me a realistic percentage because it's not 0.
That he throws 5 touchdowns against the Bills defense.
Not necessarily that he does that, but that the Packers win the game. What's percent chance Packers win the game?
Oh, that the Packers win the game?
Yeah,
I'd say 30, 35
that feels
max.
high. That feels high.
It's Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna never count him out.
But like, I'll give him like I'll give him just over 20%, 21%, 21% chance they win. I wonder what the
I
Vegas
mean,
line is for that game.
my first prediction of 30 is giving the Bills a 75 or 70% chance of winning.
Bro, I know it's the
I
Packers,
can't
right?
be
It's
that
Aaron
favored.
Rodgers.
I mean, I
No,
know
I
the
get it.
Bills are the Bills, but
But the Packers are, I think, 3 and 4 now. They're going to play in Buffalo on Sunday night. The Bills have to be like 15.5 point favorites or something, right?
mm, no,
You don't think so? Oh, we're not
no,
gonna do that.
they're probably like I'd say max. They're
Can
probably like
you
10 point
can you
favorites.
Google the Vegas line for me really quick, just to see what the over under
Bills
is?
versus you said Packers.
Bills Packers, yeah. And then
Uh,
we gotta wrap up here because we're approaching 40-minute mark.
yep.
Hey, look, it's Beth's team on the big screen.
Bills open as an 8.5-point favorite.
8.5? That feels so low. Dude,
I said
I'll take the
10
over on that.
max, man. I said 10
I'll take
max.
the over on that all day. By the way, aside from you, who has 797 points scored against, I have 768 scored against me now, which is the second most in the league. Feels bad, especially because I've got over 700 points scored. Which I only have 6 less points scored than Shannon, but she has 130 less points scored against her than me. So, you know. Speaking of, we gotta start scoring points against Veronica. 659. Not gonna do it. Not when Spencer's got almost 800 points scored against him. You guys are just putting Spencer in the fucking dirt, and we're just letting Veronica beat us. We need to band together. Everybody trade Spencer, your best player, and
I'll still put up less than 100
we'll
points.
see if he still misses the playoffs. Okay, I bet you he I bet you he does.
Alright, I told you my personal goal.
Oh man.
I'm going for
Oh my god, I can't open this one.
5 or more wins. It's gonna be a miracle to get to that, but that's my goal. I'm also gonna try and get over 100 points scored for the first time this year.
Hey, that's an achievable goal. Let me give you my goal. Let me see what my matchup is next week. I think I said it already, didn't I? Schedule. I'm playing. I don't know how to look at stuff. I'm playing Mom. So my goal this week is to put up 115 on Mom. I think I would get the W. Exiting out of that on accident.
I would just like to say that I most likely, by all metrics, will get curb stomped by Veronica. But just imagine I get my second win against Veronica. That's gonna look pretty good, right?
I I think your team's gonna have one of those blow up weeks. You're
Nah,
gonna give
probably not
Veronica
this week.
not saying your team's going anywhere, but this one week they're gonna all just explode. I think that'd be good. Give Veronica
I'm
her second
sitting at
loss.
a fat 3% chance of making the playoffs.
I don't know how I lose, but yet the app says I'm trending upward. I don't get how this stupid final standing projection works. Doesn't make any sense.
Couldn't tell you.
But it also says that on draft day my team was ranked 11th, and now I'm currently ranked 4th, but I've only won like 3 games. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's the show, everybody. We're done.
Coming for you, V.
If you look at my phone right now, apparently we're sponsored by Snickers too in the NFL. So,
Let's go.
yep.
We're getting money for this.
Hell yeah. 2 cents, 2 cents an episode. All right, best of luck, everybody. Ben, set your lineup. Good job, Nathan. You did it, buddy. I'm proud of you.
Well, at least moved one guy. I think that.
That's enough. That's enough for me.
More than he did.
He opened the app. That's what I'm proud of.
I want to know if it was actually Elizabeth who did it or.
Honestly, probably was. Good job, Beth. Keep it up. Just switch some shit for him. He doesn't look at it anyways. All right. Bye bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Best of luck.
Deuces.